Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals. This is Nathalia. She's a hardcover journal. She is almost 22 centimetres high and 13 and a bit centimetres wide. She has a spine of 5.5 centimetres and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures. She's covered in this vintage wallpaper. It's been distressed at the sides, the corners, whatnot, and just a little bit of a collage of bits and pieces on the front, and paper doily, piece of scrapbook paper, and this pretty picture of a milkmaid. I don't know if it's her or the cow that's named Nathalia, but one of them is. Apparently it relieves fevers, headaches, wakefulness, nervous depression, and something else that I can't read. Something troubles. Anyway. Lactate. Alright, here she is on the inside. This is just a bit of paper collage that's been sealed with glue of some description. Very hard. This is some scrapbook paper. This is not Kaisercraft paper. I can't even tell you what paper this is, but it's very beautiful. It's double-sided and it's not something I normally get my hands on. Here's a bit of my homemade paper. All sorts of bits and bobs. Like I say, no paper gets out alive from this house. Even the teeny tiny scraps and the bits I can't use end up being made into actual handmade paper at the end of the day. There's a pocket made from a book page. There's a big journal card and just a little journal tag there. There's a lot of this vintage tissue wrapping paper scattered through here. I think I was using up my last little bits. It's one of those hiking books. This is coffee dyeing, tea dyeing. This is a manual for something that's just been collaged over with a bit of paper so that you can write on it. It's that same book page that's made into a pocket. Just another journal card tucked in. Oh, on the other side there is a big pocket that opens up. Another big journal card tucked in there. An index card. And a little flip out. Holds a couple little tags in a pocket on either side. Folds out for a little bit of journaling space. And then flips up to surprise you with a little bit more. It's just made out of a book page. And this little faux stamp is... no, it's not a pocket. It's just all stuck there. There you go. Just a little collage. Some paper printed on the printer and coffee dyed. It's another piece of my handmade paper. This one's got quite a bit of texture on it. I was keeping all my little punch outs from things, throwing in my handmade paper. So that very coffee dyed crinkly dictionary page. And music paper. There's a piece of that religious book that I have. Just lovely, lovely colour, lovely little text. another book page has been made into a pocket. Here's another journal card. The other side, same thing. Pocket with a journal card. Here's a little envelope that's stuck to a page. It's made out of a book page itself. There's one of those little flip out envelopes that houses a little bit of journaling space for you. Looks like there's actually a little pocket on this side that doesn't have anything in it. Can't have that, can we? Let's fix that immediately. There we are. Now it's a little tag. Some more of my handmade paper. Again, different batch. Reminds me of denim jeans for some reason. This must be the blue and the brown. Just a little ruffle as a page trim. It's made out of a bit of a jelly print. Sewn through. Same again, jelly print ruffle. As you can see, there's a lot of writing space, a lot of pages you can do things with yourself. And another piece of my handmade paper. This one's a bit of a yellow sort of hue. A few bits of old envelope in it. Little paper ruffle, skinny one. Made with those little bits of edges of pages that we tear off and can't throw away. Piece of old encyclopedia. Another piece of music. There's a pocket made out of a book page. It has one of those little file folders inside with a little journal card. Quite cute. Just made out of a bit of card and covered in book page. And just an index card tucked in the back. On the other side, there's another book page pocket. A little faux envelope with just this journaling space. A little booklet. Just has a couple of pockets inside with a little bit of ephemera. And a child's playing card. An index card, another index card, and just a little bag holding a tag inside. I like these pockets. They're quite sturdy considering they're only a book page thick, but I used some quite sturdy book page when I made them. They've served me quite well. I will make them again for sure. Some very old grit paper. It's a piece of old, I think it's English to Spanish dictionary. There's a little altered paper clip, a little bit of fabric on the top, decorated on both sides, just holding in a little trifold flip out that's covered in my jelly print and doodles. On this side we've got another altered paper clip. This one's a fabric flip. It's just a card with a little selection of interesting lace and fabric attached to a paper clip, and it's just tucking in a journal card into this folded page. I remember doing this. This was quite a long picture and didn't really fit on anything, so I just wrapped it all the way around the journal card. It's kind of cute. Another one of those little paper ruffles just made with scraps. Getting a bit wonky. Excuse my little dog, he's just brought in a bone from outside and decided to deposit it directly behind me. In any case, that's Nathalia. The back inside cover is exactly the same as the front inside cover was. I hope you enjoyed having a look through her and getting to know her. She's quite chock full of papers, but not so that she doesn't sit nicely. She doesn't need a tie at this point, but you could certainly just tie something around her if you decide to stuff a few more things inside. Nathalia is on my Etsy page, my Etsy store at the moment, Penny Rose Journals, if you'd like to go over there and have a look. In the shop bio there is a link that you'll have to copy and paste into your browser. It will take you to some free digitals if you're so inclined. So I hope you go along and find something there that you enjoy. Thanks very much for being with us here today and meeting Nathalia, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.